100%. He is definitely doing well because I can tell you my check is only I think $900 a month from them,
He's a,
and that's
he,
because I left. Like I did the 4 years and said I'm done.
mm,
like so, but I don't know. 15,000. That sounds like I don't believe him. I'm not saying he lying. I think around 6,000. That sounds more right.
yeah,
7,000. That sounds more right, and that's still good, especially living down here.
mm, they gave me like, yeah, I get that. I was like, okay. I was like, we make a bang your shit up, but I scrape your van. I scrape your van, and then I told you something, and you're like, oh, I need my money first. I need my money first. I need my money like that. I'm like, if this was a chick job, and if you wouldn't even be doing all this,
Mm-hmm.
but I never did it.
I should
Was
have
it?
rolled up.
So, is that metal?
Mm-hmm. I need that. That's from the bed. That's one of the last things. Yes. Look. I bit that one. I was able to burn that one. I had to burn it a few times, where it finally was able to be bent. But that one is stubborn. That one has been burnt. Like this is like it's six fire.
So the mattress is the one, the bed spread was the one to melt down the glue. That's how it looks.
Oh well, no, that's trash, bro.
Oh,
Remember, we had in order for us to make it to this past Tuesday, we had to burn some of that trash.
oh,
We had to. They were both full. That's we were able to put more stuff in there because we had burnt the trash. But I told Maurice, I said, my grandparents live on like 40 acres. I said, so what we used to do is they had a pit, and it was about 6 feet deep,
mm-hmm.
6 feet deep. It wasn't too big. It was probably like it was a square pit, and
Mine was a
it
circle.
yeah, it was a square pit, and it had bricks around it on the outside of it. No, that's how they did because this was we didn't have they don't have trash, like they don't have nobody pick up their trash. They live in the country. They live in Bladenboro, so we used to just throw the trash bags in there.
Mm-hmm.
But then
Just
I
make sure there's no cans in it.
yeah, so we used to oh no, the metal we used to put that in the wheelbarrow and stuff. Yeah, we used to pick up pine cones. We used to do so much stuff when I used to come down here as a kid.
You just straw.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, my dad was into the
I
straw,
used to love
picking the
coming down here in the
cans.
country doing that. We used to burn pine cones because my grandparents had the big pine trees in their yard. I don't even know how to call if you could call it a yard because
That's
it's
a yard.
it is
That's a yard.
because it's so hard to call it a yard because it's just like a house in the middle of land. But now it's not like that no more. Now they rent out the land for people to farm on. So it's some of it's being farmed on, and they get paid for that too.
That works too.
And then there was this convenience store that used to open and close for years. Like it was like the only convenience store where trucks would stop on the road. And I remember when they put up like the Confederate flag and all that stuff instead of putting up those Trump things back in 2016
Mm,
around that Trump era.
yeah.
Yeah. It was just like they knew that. Hey, what's going on, Forever YT? They knew that there was only the only black people that was across the road. Like being petty. Like, and I was just like, oh, I don't like stuff like that.
I don't either.
And it used to be so bad, the service back in the day. I don't know how it is now. We used to have to go to the end of the road. No, we used to have to go to the end of the driveway, which was a walk.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we would walk to the end of the driveway and have to put the phone in the air like this.
To
Cause
get a
the,
signal.
yeah, because the only thing that worked was the house phone. That was back in the day. That was early 2000s.
We were just we were just talking about phones, first phones we ever had.
My first phone was a Nokia.
So that was my Family Dollar.
It was and baby, I could be in class. I was in middle school and I would be sitting there holding the phone, texting with one hand, and I knew the count of the spelling. I used to be like, I don't know how, but my mind knew. Okay, the L was this many, or the K was right in the
The A
first,
was
and
number five.
yeah, like
I mean, A was
I
A
couldn't
B
remember none of
C
that shit
D.
now,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
my mind could.
A B C is number two. And then you got banana. Hell yeah.
That's how I feel.
I be following Donald Donald Trump, not Donald Trump, Donald Trump.
Oh, okay.
He be doing that. Listen,
You see how they doing all those tax cuts for billionaires and millionaires,
yeah.
and then gonna sit here and say, "Oh, we're in this problem because of the Democrats, baby." So giving millionaires tax cuts is gonna help who?
Exactly.
Oh, the people that's around him. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's a reason why all the wealthy people was voting for him, even black. You know what? Because they knew that they were, even though they always will be seen as less. They knew that they would get a break. They would get a tax break. They would get a cut.
You know what made it so bad? This chick on Instagram made it very clearly. She said, what the white folks did was talk to the low white folks that are dumb and stupid.
And listen, if you listen to any Trump supporter,
Mm,
they all sound like they mother and father is brother and sister or cousins,
mm,
because the illiteracy that is so beyond ridiculous. And then they now people are sitting here like, oh, and, now some of his supporters is like, oh no, he lied to us. All of them lie. Let me tell you something. I did not think that Kamala was gonna come in here and whoop de doo save the day. I said this drunk bitch ain't gonna work either. Like I really did. I said it's time for the Republican and Democratic Party to sit back and let somebody else take, maybe the Green. What is it called?
independence.
The Independence. No, it's called. There's a Green, something called Green. It's a party called
I
the
thought it
Green
was
Party.
yellow.
I don't know, but it's time for somebody else to take over. What's going on,
We call them independent
Clutch?
party.
But it's time for
Because it's
somebody
the
else to take over.
RPI.
Cause I'm over both of them.
Me
Cause they
too.
ain't neither one of them did shit
They
for
not doing
us,
anything.
but for themselves.
And then you got how you got the
And then
whole
they only talking
house.
about giving. Remember all that money supposed to be found? They talking
Mm,
about giving that money only to certain people that
mm,
make and it ain't nobody on social service. I hope they know that.
mm. What they doing, cutting out anything that can help anybody. They cutting all that out.
Hmm.
Anything that could make anybody else stand out more than them.
There's an there's a and then the whole thing with the Ukraine thing. Everybody know Russia was dead ass wrong. Dead ass wrong for invading Ukraine. The Russians to think that they can dictate a peaceful treaty in order to stop invading says a lot about, you know what, the fact that they know they can do that, they're gonna come back. And then when they come back, what's gonna happen after that?
Hmm.
You trying to be putting, baby. You ain't putting. We need to go ahead and put his ass up out of here. That's what we need to do.
Well, I think I sent it to you, the post where Trump was like, oh, the person that did the tariff
The
in like the
tariffs. Hmm.
18th century, they do know that president got killed within his first 6 months.
Mm.
Yeah, he's like, because of the income, the how do you put it? More money being paid out than what we getting.
Mm. And then like the property tax for this house just went up because the estimated value of the house. I said, bitch, how the like my property tax damn near doubled, and I said, what the fuck? Like that's exactly what I said. I said this is ridiculous. Like I got the notice the other day in the mail, and I was like, this is crazy. I said that's not that. This makes no sense. It should be going down, not going up. But everybody's been complaining about it in the group that I am for this, for the county.
Mm,
I'm in a group for, and then the town, and they like, oh, did everybody get their tax notice that your taxes is going up? I said, sure fucking did. I said, I sure did. I said, which means probably the other property with the lot, that means the tax went up on that too. I
yeah,
said, that's crazy. I said, I'm not saying like it's not like, but damn, bitch, like come on, give a nigga a break. And
yeah.
then if you don't make over $400,000 a year, you ain't getting no tax breaks. And who the fuck? And a majority of Americans do not make over $400,000 a year.
Mm-mm. Even I know.
No, I don't. The fuck either, nigga. I only make 140,000 a year,
I
and
know
that's
that's
and that's
crazy.
considered a lot, but it's not. It's not in this day and age where everything costing so high.
right? And it's getting higher. Then they talking about, next month, next month.
Come on, come inside with me because I'm gonna roll up.
It was like, oh, next month, they're supposed to be cutting back the hours next month. I was like,
What? At your job?
yeah. I was like, are you
Hold
working
on, let me put
for me?
some another thing of wood on there so it'll stay on. I don't want to put too big. You know, I'll do this one. Oh, because this is gonna take longer to burn. Because it's this. I'm gonna reset the circle ones take longer. We finally did it, even though Maurice came out, but we actually did it. And we I was like, you ain't gotta touch nothing. Leave it.
So that's what they said. I was like, yeah. I was like, it's in the union book. Did you read the union book? Then the people on the band talking all that union book, all they doing is rolling around with y'all money, spinning wheels.
That's honestly that union shit is bullshit. And I realized that a long time ago. It don't do nothing for you. I'll say, oh, we gotta close that gate. Huh?
That's what he said. That's what
It
he said
don't.
on the video. That's all you do is stand here and do nothing.
Let me say, I paid all that money for what, and what did I get out of it? What did they fight for? Where did I win at? Who you feeding the baby?
I forgot it.
You didn't feed the cat? Christian, yes, Christian, yes, Christian, yes, Christian, yes. Go, 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 Christian, go, Christian, go, Christian. Hey, there you go, buddy. All right, 10:30. 10 1 0 3 0.
Yeah.
No, 1 0
1-0.
3 0.
Thank you.
Go to bed at 10:30. Hold on, Mom. I'm coming back out. I know you. I'm gonna sit in the kitchen real quick and do what I do.